And it's crazy how the same people that be rooting for you
You
to
to
do
do
good,
good.
like,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Snap, you look good. Happy to see you on your feet. Blah, 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 whoop de
whoop,
whoop.
and
And
then
then
as soon
soon
as
as
they
they,
try to handle you the same way they handled you back then, but now you're smart enough to have boundaries. You seen them coming. I ain't finna be a bitch to you because I know you know who I was. I know who you was. You know what I'm saying? We could be cool, but I know who you is. And now you want to come over here and try to treat me the same way that you was treating me before. I can't allow you to do that. See, it was okay before because I was treating myself the same way you was treating me, if not worse. That's why you got away with with what you got away with. But now that I'm no longer accepting my own bullshit, I don't have none of yours. I don't have none. I'm no longer shitting on myself, so you'll shit on me no more. I'm no longer accepting my own lies about who I am and what I'm worth and how I look and my feelings. I'm no longer accepting the lies from me. So guess what? I don't want yours either. Okay? Your energy is beautiful. Thank you so much. Unapologetically. Yes. I told you that. How do you think I got here? I had to change my habits. I had to change my way of thinking. I had to change all of that shit. So I'm gonna leave that in place. I'm gonna still let you just sit me in the trick bag.
Fully furnished trick bag. Ice maker and everything. Good, crisp, clean spring water. Big, big screen TV. All of that. I'm just gonna let you pick me up and place me down in this luxury trick bag by choice. I'm not fit to do that.
I don't want to sit there anymore. Don't you put yourself? Don't you go to timeout? I ain't gonna have nobody to talk to.
I'm hear you from right here. We good.
Yeah, I was just telling my neighbor I like to be the underdog. I like for you to underestimate me because there cannot be a table prepared before me in the presence of my enemies if there are no enemies. Heard you. Touch not. Listen. Took the words right out of my mouth. Go ahead and fuck around and find out. Cause she is who I say she is. She is who I say she is. Not who you say she is. Who I say she is. She is who I say she is. And he calls me friend. And sometimes you shouldn't fuck with people friends. I'm just saying. Okay, so I told y'all I was raised Southern Baptist. So I was always in the church. On the choir, usher board, dance team, Bible study, church all day on Sunday because my mama was a deaconess. She was on the pastor's aide. My father was a deacon and a trustee. So, um, my mother had me when she was 42 years old. So there was no stay with your sisters and brothers. There was no babysitters. There was no none of that. So by the time I was a teenager, my parents were senior citizens. And I was with them all the time. I wasn't allowed to go and hang and do. I wasn't allowed. So, nah, I'm not. I'm not finna go back and forth. I'm not. I'm gonna listen to you long enough to size you up. While I'm standing there, you think I'm listening to whatever you got going on? I'm not listening to you at all. I'm paying attention to your mannerisms. I'm seeing if you leading with your left or your right foot, which one of your hands you move the most, because I feel like that's the one you gonna leap. I'm sizing you up. I'm not listening. I'm not finna go back and forth. Ain't no fucking argument. I need my breath. I need all my wind. What's up, baby, baby? Um, I need all my wind so I can cock back and knock your ass into the middle of next week. Not finna waste no energy, no breath. But we thank God for deliverance today, where I can be peaceful. You know. Well, I'm not ever looking for a fight. What my sis say, if the math ain't mathing, subtract yourself. I'll walk away. You could think you punked me. You could think I'm scary. You could think whatever you want to think, but I know the beast that I am, so I don't give a fuck what you think. Think that. Fuck around and find out. Don't nobody know me like me. I know exactly what I'm capable of. And see, down south, it's this thing called self-defense. Self-defense law is real in North Carolina, not in Maryland. So I'm a big agitator. I'll get you going enough to swing first, so I could do your ass in and go to fuck home and fry chicken for my kids. So yeah, we was at church, right? And there was one time in my life when I was so on fire for Jesus. Woo! Baby, there was a point in time in my life where I was so on fire for the Lord. It was nothing anybody could tell me about the God I serve.
I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord. Go ahead.
Where the beginning, I didn't even realize that that was the beginning until about a year ago. But the beginning of my spiritual awakening, we was at church one Sunday. And I'm grown, got kids of my own, but I was attached to my mother's house for some reason. I could not function because she was my handler. So outside of her, I didn't know, even though being around her wasn't pleasant, it was security in repetition, I guess. And just, I know what to expect from her. And I was secure in that. So I was in the spirit one day with they, you know what I'm saying? I had really went into a different dimension. Okay. I was really having a spiritual experience in that building. Aside from what everybody else had going on, it was something else going on with me. So, you know, Christians got the white sheets saying, you know, they make that circle of faith around you, and, you know, somebody speaking in tongues, somebody praying, somebody, you know. So after the service was over, right? When I looked at myself in the mirror on the way home from church, as I'm trying to see what's going on with my eyes, because I done cried and yelled out, and what I heard come from my body didn't even sound like me. I went through something in that church that day. Okay? Something had been released. And then I got in the car with my mother. And she told me that what had happened in the church was embarrassing to her. Somebody that encourages praise and worship. We go to church all the time. You sleep with your Bible, and a breakthrough was embarrassing to you. You do too much. It don't take all that. What happened in that building was between me and God, ma'am. Now, I was quick at the comeback because I couldn't let nobody see what they was actually doing to me on the inside. So the outside, the exterior, bulletproof, bitch, as far as what you see. Oh, but that stunted my growth for at least a year because it came from her. Had it come from somebody else, it wouldn't have affected me like that, but it came from her. Quick on the comeback. What happened in that building was between me and the guy that you introduced me to. That ain't have nothing to do with you. Why you feel like you got a right to feel a way about the relationship between me and the one that knew me before he put me in between your legs? And we went back and forth. That breakthrough and the experience that I had, yo, I'm writing a book right now. And in the beginning of that book, in the preface, it says, the devil comes to, the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And by no fault of her own, my thief in the night was my mother. But she was damaged from the beginning. She had to endure so many things. And then turn around and have 12 kids. Do you know what postpartum depression is? Like, deep down in my heart, now, today, deep down in my heart, I really believe that she wanted to love us. And I truly believe she just gave us what she had. And what she had already been given was broken and damaged and tarnished. And nobody taught her how to turn that around. I can have this understanding because there is a space in my heart where I need my kids to believe that I wanted to love them the way that they needed to be, but I honestly did not know how. Because mental illness had me trapped. I began to look at my kids as my enemies because I was now an outsider. So I honestly believe if she had it to do over, if she had been given something different, she would have given us something different. I can't sit right here today with going through the things that I've been through and the understanding and all of the knowledge that I had to go and search for and say that she didn't love us. She just could not love us the way that we needed to be loved. And she couldn't because she didn't have it in her. She didn't have it to give. And neither did I. Woo! Okay, yes. It is a very touchy subject. It's touchy because now I'm passionate about it. Because with knowledge comes power. And you're supposed to use the power that you gain from the knowledge that you have. And I'm passionate about it because I've studied this generational curse. Anyway, I studied it. I studied the traits within all of us. How this thing has eaten its way through all of the females in my family. I don't have one sister that's happily married, but all of us have children. I don't have a sister or a brother that's in a healthy relationship. I don't have a sister or brother that can communicate without sarcasm because we're all product of the same environment. Okay, since you got this, I'm here just digesting. It's a touchy subject for you. Yes, it is. Thank you for your courage to be vulnerable and transparent. You are breaking generational curses. That's where the passion comes from. That's what we want our children to be better and wiser. Didn't know better. Right. So now that I have this knowledge, right? And I'm so mad. The tears that you see is anger and then passion. Because I'm so mad that this thing came and ate up and destroyed relationships. Like the stories that I hear them tell about my mom make her an awesome person. And there were times where I saw this woman and she was amazing. How dare you come in and kill, steal, and destroy? How dare you? Oh, you motherfucker, you. Oh, you done pissed me off. You were born into a bloodline for a reason. To walk away from that hinders your growth and success. You might be successful, but not as successful as you would have been if you would have went back and fixed that thing. But you done let the enemy of hate and deceit and all these other things get in the way and told yourself, fuck that person, fuck them, fuck that, fuck everybody. I don't need that shit. I don't need them. Fuck that shit. Hold on. That relationship ain't what it should be between me and my girls. I have 4 of them. He didn't give me a man. Very few men in my family. My mother only had 4 boys. I got 3 sisters that gave birth to boys. And not a lot of boys, 1 or 2. Baby, I'm coming for you. Because we're not getting ready to relive this. I'm not getting ready to go to my grave with them having no type of animosity towards me in their heart. Not because of my doing. It'll be because they just chose not to let it go. There's women out here that got these seeds and they just want to keep them to themselves. Shit, ain't nobody help me out. You gonna have to find your way. Trust God. Baby, God gave it to you so you could pass it out. That's your job. He gave it to you. Oh, that meditation was wow. When I realized the responsibility, the weight on my shoulders now, that's why they look like this. That's why I got a big back. It's a lot on these shoulders. Baby, when I realized, and I had to apologize, God, I'm sorry that it took me so long to realize what you put in me. God, I'm sorry I slept on me so long. Who? Oh, I'm sorry I put somebody else's voice, including mine, in front of yours. Oh my God, the people that have had to suffer because I did not take my position. God, I'm sorry. Oh, but Sophia home now, niggas. Pass me the motherfucking peas here. Chrissy TV should have never said, yep, it's a sign. Tell your story, sugar. She didn't even realize she was talking to that 4-year-old that was on her knees in the closet. She didn't even realize she was talking to that 8-year-old that got banked by her mother and her sisters for telling them somebody was making them suck their penis. She didn't realize she was talking to that 12-year-old who was fondled by somebody she called Godfather. She didn't realize she was talking to that 25-year-old that felt like she had fucked up so much that she just didn't need to be here. These kids would be better off without me. The world would be better off without me. There's no coming back, no fixing it, no starting over. She didn't know. She didn't know who she was talking. She didn't know. But thank you, Chrissy. Oh, I got some shit for y'all to sip on. Trust me. Yeah. Oh yeah. My heart hurt and it's overjoyed at the same time. Because yes, that was what it was. But you should have killed me when you had me, nigga. You should have marked Jacob feet back me when you had me. Cause now it's up on your ass, nigga. Yeah. Always had fight in me. Always. But instead of fighting outward, I turned that fight inward. And beat myself down for a long time. I apologize, y'all. Okay. Whoo, Tiffany said that hit me hard. She said, shut up. Okay, let the church say amen. We gonna put my cash app so everybody can pass the plate. And the universe is gonna make that happen for me. Gave me a mirror. How could you stand here and look like this? What the fuck is you talking about? Why would you say that out loud? This is a tool. This is a mirror. What you see that you don't like, change it. It's real hard to change you if you ain't never seen you. Everything that I prayed for, teach me, show me, lead me, guide me, direct me, baby. Whenever they say be careful what you pray for. Because the truth, it was so ugly in that video. My God. So embarrassing.
Tiffany, did you just call me smart?
Because I told you if it's about me, we gonna laugh. I can't sit down in that. Because some of this shit is funny for real. You got to laugh or go crazy. And I done already went crazy. So I'm laughing now. OMG, y'all, the love. It's the love for me. Cut it the fuck out. Because let me tell y'all another truth. I don't know how to take that. Love, real love makes me feel weird. And that sucks. Hugs and stuff like that and make me feel funny on my insides. And I'm just being honest. I really don't know what to do with that outside say thank you. Good God Almighty. Can we talk about it today? Shit.